Alright, it's me again. Back once again. What's up, man? People, hello. So got the Beezer up on the lift here. Gotta put the braking miles on her. Been doing it last 3 or 4 days. Been putting like 30 miles. It's time for an oil change. So oil bag, and then your sump. It's 2 places. So oil bag. Got this one, my oil bag anyway. You got a filter. You unscrew this. There's a filter. Oil will start pouring out the bag once you unscrew that, and then you clean off the filter with the with brake cleaner or whatever. And the middle one, you can see, the middle one is a feed. You got a hose that comes down, runs back up here, up to the head. You know, that oil's the top end, the rocker boxes, and the other one off the T goes down to the bottom into the oil pump. It's just scavenge and feed. So you got the 2 lines coming off right here. The one on the far right over there, that's a breather. So that's how it works. So the sump, when you take that off, it has a screen. Same thing, you gotta clean that out. This is a new aftermarket piece you gotta take out to drain the sump, so the oil gathers all in here, and there's a screen mesh that you clean off. The good thing about this is magnetic, this bolt. Normally you take the whole piece off, all 4 bolts, and you have to replace the gasket if something's wrong with it. Pop it back on. It doesn't have a magnetic bolt like this, so what you do with this one is you put it on there, and once it's on, you know, you don't have to replace the gasket right, hardly ever. You just unscrew this nut, and all the oil just pour out of there. It's like a car, and this is magnetic, so it catches all the big heavy pieces of metal that fall through this hole, all the smaller stuff. Anything that small, the additives and stuff in the oil should pick it up, and it should come out with the oil when you drain the oil. Anything bigger than this is going to go through here and be attracted to this metal this magnetic nut here. So this is a better piece. So you just, I'm going to put this on, replace it. I've got another little oil leak off the outside housing on the oil pump, and the washers on the stock oil pumps weren't as good, so they made these X washers, which are supposed to be a little better. And then I gotta adjust my carbs. So this is the old kit, like when you rebuild kit. I bought these sink, you know, I got these sink tools, so I'm gonna sink these dual carbs right here. You don't ever see anything on YouTube about how to sink dual carbs. I haven't seen anything. I've seen a bunch on like crotch rockets, like 4 carbs and stuff. You know, stuff on Gixxers and those kind of bikes, and you know, Hayabusas and you know, whatever, Yamaha R's and all that stuff, but nothing on dual carbs like old BSA. So when I do this, I'll probably make another video once I get to it. But tonight I'm gonna do these. I'll show you what this is down here. It's bottom of the bike. So I got a new lift coming in this week, so I can stop. I don't have to roll around on the ground anymore, which sucks. So that's the piece, but you see there's no nut like this other. This one you have to take the whole thing off, drain all the oil, clean the little screen on it, pop it back on. You replace the gasket before you do. So now with this, you just pop that one on. Instead you just unscrew this, and it's magnetized. All the oil pour out the hole, and any major gnarly shavings that the oil wouldn't pick up because the additive sticks to it, and you just clean it with, you know, brake cleaner. So I'm gonna replace this piece. You see those 2 oil lines right there, scavenge and feed. Okay, those come on over here. Yeah, go in. If you can see, where the fuck, yeah, into that piece, and you can see it's pretty ugly looking. It's kind of like dripping. It's kind of oily down here, so it's been leaking. So that's what those X washers are. I'm gonna take this housing off, see if I can get that going. And yeah, so that's about it. Just breaking in this bike's been running great. Stoked. You know, I've just been riding it up and down Monterey Highway Road. I gotta fix this too. Decided to weld up this pipe. I guess it changed it a little bit dimension for some reason. This one keeps coming back no matter how tight I get it on there. So I gotta mess with that. And that's it. Sink these carbs. I might have to buy new carbs. Hopefully not, but the slides in them are old and they're like rocking back and forth in the throat. So even if they're synced, you're still gonna get like lean rich. You know, it's just like a piston. The cylinder, when it gets old, starts slapping around. Same thing. So that's like $500 so for like a set of dual carbs, which I really don't feel like spending right now. So, but whatever. Hopefully this sync and I'll be able to fix it. You know, whatever. It'll work out. So anyway, well, until next time, folks. You know the drill. GFY. All right. Laters.